Welcome back to my channel. Today we will look at Chinese stuffed peppers. Now this is a very popular southern dish and served in many dim sum restaurants. And if you have a ton of green peppers growing in your garden, this is a great opportunity to use them all up. So follow along with me and let me show you how to make this quite easy dish.
Alright, for this recipe, I'm going to use about 340 grams of shrimp. Now, I can also substitute pork into this mixture. If you can use pork, I would use the fatty pork for the filling because the fat from the pork gives the better flavor for the filling. But I prefer using shrimp for this mixture. So to the shrimp, we're going to go ahead and mince this up. Alright, to the minced up shrimp batter, I'm going to add about 2 to 3 scallions or half a cup of chopped minced scallions. One teaspoon of salt. Two tablespoons of vegetable oil. Half a teaspoon of sesame oil. A tablespoon and a half of cornstarch. Two teaspoons of Shaoxing wine. And a couple of dashes of white pepper powder. Grab your trusty chopsticks and combine everything together until everything's nice and smooth. Alright, with everything combined, let's put this to the side and let this marinate. Alright, let's talk about sauce. First thing you need is about a teaspoon of Shaoxing wine. One cup of chicken stock. About a quarter teaspoon of salt. Quarter teaspoon of sugar. Tablespoon of soy sauce. Teaspoon of oyster sauce. Grab your chopsticks and mix that sauce up. And put that to the side. Also, don't forget on the side to have about a tablespoon of garlic and a tablespoon of fermented black beans. Alright, we're ready to stuff our peppers. Now when you cut up the peppers, make sure you have enough space to fill your filling. Just grab a spoonful of it and stuff it away. And there we go, one stuffed pepper. Now we're going to proceed on the rest of them. And alright, there's all our beautiful stuffed peppers. Now this step is totally optional, but you can also top your stuffed peppers with roasted sesame seeds. It just makes it a little bit more beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and start cooking this up.
First you want to heat up your pan to around 350 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. And once your pan starts sizzling, start adding your peppers one at a time. And once all your peppers are in, give it another drizzle of oil. What we're basically doing is cooking for at least 2 minutes or until the pepper skin is soft, but you don't want to overcook it where it's charred on the bottom, so you just want to cook it soft like this. So make sure while it's cooking you stay on top of your peppers. You don't want them to burn, so if anything, just move them around and make sure they're well cooked. After cooking for at least 2 minutes, grab a quarter cup of water and toss it inside your pan and cover it up with the lid. This will help ensure that the shrimp or the stuffing is well cooked. And let this cook for at least another 2 minutes if you're using shrimp. Now after 2 minutes elapsed, take a peek inside and look how delicious these stuffed peppers are. They're just smoking the delicious fragrance in the air. Alright, let's go make up the sauce. So alright, grab your wok, toss some oil around, and grab your garlic and fermented black beans and let them cook for at least 10 to 15 seconds. So basically what we're doing here is using our wok spatula and mixing things around, and what we're really doing here is breaking that fermented black beans up and releasing all that natural oil into the sauce. By doing this, you'll have a more in-depth, flavorful sauce. And when you're ready, toss in your rest of your sauce and really let that sauce simmer and release all that flavor from your fermented black beans. And by doing this, you have a much more flavorful sauce, I would guarantee you. So when you're ready, toss in your cornstarch into your mixture and let that really boil and let that sauce really thicken up. And be careful not to add too much cornstarch. You don't want to over thicken it. You basically want to get a nice consistent sauce just to give your stuffed pepper a nice glycerin coat. Now if you over thicken it up, add some water back into it and to loosen it up. So this is generally the thickness of the sauce I generally like. Feel free to adjust the amount of cornstarch you add to your liking. And there we have it, Chinese stuffed peppers. Now grab your sauce and gently coat your stuffed peppers with the sauce. And just for an optional topping, you could add green scallions on top to finish the dish.
It's alright, if you have a ton of green peppers in your garden, like I do for my hydroponic garden, this is an absolute great dish to use them for. The black bean sauce, the shrimp filling, makes the green pepper really stand out for this dish. I'm pretty sure if you make this at home, your family will ask more for it. Now, if your family are allergic to seafood, try the meat filling with the pork instead of the shrimp. It also works the same. And try with the black bean sauce. That's also a great alternative substitution. So this is a great hit in my family. So tell me how you like it. Alright, that's all I have for today. If you like the content of this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, leave in the section below. I'd love to hear back from you guys. Until next time, peace out and happy cooking.